Welcome back to Monty Shenanigans, where the clips are questionable and the ideas are worse. Let's get cracking. Well, welcome back to the channel, everybody. Now, I do know there's a little bit of a change in plans for today's clip. I had planned to actually go through all the folding terrain that I've actually finally printed and got sorted out and cleaned up and tidied up to go through the 6 different themes on that one there. However, something has come up which I need to swap that around, which will be the next clip. So what has happened is we have had a little bit of an upgrade to the, let's have a look at channel, tech. Monty's got some new tech toys. Well, Monty was graciously allowed to purchase some new tech toys yesterday, so we had to get a new oven, not stove. So we went and got that, and then I was graciously allowed to purchase a new technical thing to hopefully increase the channel and make things a little bit better for the actual clips for the overhead shots and everything. What could that be, you ask? Probably not, but hey, what it is Monty's got a new camera and lens. So without further ado, let's crack over onto what it is. So at the moment, the overhead is still using the old Nikon Z50. So what will happen is we'll go through the new camera, the new lens, and what we'll do is take a quick cut. We'll go and set it all up, and we'll actually see what it does look like when we are actually doing the new recording and see if there's actually much better footage, everything like that. So we'll go to that. So without further ado, let us go over and come to this one here. So what did we get? We got this, a box, yes. Already opened it. It was the last one that Harvey Norman's did have, so this was the model that they did have on the locked away shelf, so no one's actually used it, but the box was open. So I have already opened it and charged the battery last night, as the battery was completely flat. So what do we get? Well, it's a little small box. So what is it? It's the ZV-E10 II. Spent a lot of time going through different cameras for what would be ideal for what I want to do and for how I want to run the channel moving forwards. The ZV-E10 was one that came out on top for features, reviews, and also price point, because I didn't want to spend $3,000 and $4,000 on a camera and then $3,000 or $4,000 on lenses. I'm not that professional. This is a very backyard channel. Nothing is scripted, as you all well know. So the ZV-E10 price point was great. However, we did have a look, and thanks to the actual end of financial year sale, which started yesterday, we actually managed to get the ZV-E10 II, which obviously upgraded camera on that one there, a few extra features, different battery, different images quality, that one there. So this one here was a great price point as well, so we did get that one there yesterday. So from our lovely people there at Harvey Norman Oxley, because that's where we do go for most of our stuff. So we'll have a look here. Like I said, I have already opened this one here. So as usual with the box, you get a few different bits of paperwork, a few different manuals, a few different very quick user guides. They don't actually give you an actual printed user guide anymore. You want that, you want to go onto the website and download it, and it's just easy. I think it's just easier to have a manual these days. So in the box we get the lanyard, which won't be going on the camera because it'll be going up top there for the actual overhead shots. Put that one there. We get battery. Battery's bloody heavy. So like I said, I took this out and charged this last night. So it is an official Sony battery. So we haven't got the dummy battery for it. I'm going to try and run it with the HDMI cable into the capture card and use the USB-C to charge it at the same time. That way I don't have to spend the money on the actual dummy battery. So we'll see how that goes later on today. Okay, and then we get this one here is the little microphony windsock thingy, which will never get used. So yeah, it's just in there. So you don't really get much anymore. There's actually spend all this money, you don't get much in the box. Don't even get a sticker anymore. Not that I want a sticker. Okay, this one over here. Oh, come on here. So this one here is the kit that came with the 50mm lens as well. So we do have the a lens in there as well. So that's that one there. What we got here? Put all this stuff here. Put that away. So that way, we'll put this away. So to the camera. It's a nice light camera, that's for sure. So this is it. They said it came with the 50mm zoom on lens on it, so that's always good. So if I want to actually go and do any more photos or anything out the back, so I'll get this one here. Gets your battery in there. Oops. Put it the right way around, Mont. So it did freak me out a little bit last night when I actually turned it on, because I've never actually had a camera with the actual the power zoom, so and the power lens. So that was a bit freaky when she came out and she started doing all that. So this one here, toggle with the actual front there, so I don't actually have to worry about that one there. So we're gonna get this all set up, get the settings done, get it all connected to the phone and everything, and of course I do also want to probably look at getting the wireless remote as well for it, so that way when it is above I can just go and use that, so that way you can zoom in onto those minis as well. So like I said, it came with the 50mm lens, which probably won't get used a great deal, because what we did do is we did also get another lens that came. So we got the 18-105 f4 power zoom with this one here. So did a lot of research. Watched a lot of YouTube clips. We had one clip where the bloke went through all of his setup, went into great detail about the cameras, and then just said, and I used 2 different lenses for painting minis, and didn't actually go through what lenses he used. So thanks for sharing the information that I was actually looking for. So after a little while, I actually found a YouTube channel that had actually done a review of this lens. It looked like it was going to do what I wanted to do, so what I actually did was I reached out to the guy and just sent him a quick comment, just asking if this lens would actually do what I wanted to do, explain what the plans and what it was. He came back saying yes, it would actually do all that. So we did get this one here. So it's not a dedicated macro lens. It's also not one of the more expensive lenses. So this one here was down almost half price-ish from what I understand. And there's also $100 cash back from Sony, which I need to pop through later on today. So money back is always money back. So this one I haven't opened yet, so we'll have a look and see what we do have in this one here. So what we do have is we have the lens itself, very nicely bubble wrapped and protected. Put that over there. It's not too heavy either, this. So it's we've got the power zoom on that one there, we've got the cover there, we've got the lens cap there. So it's not too bad there. Got one of these hood things which I've never actually used, so I need to actually see whether or not they're worth actually putting on or not. It's supposed to stop some of the light coming through the actual lens itself. And then we have, once again, just the paperwork. So what we're going to do is I'll stop the recording here. I'm going to get this set up. I'm going to swap the overheads out, have a bit of a play around, then we'll come back and we'll show you what it does look like and everything. So stick around. Due to the magic of what video editing is, it's not going to be too long for you. It's actually going to be the next scene. For me, I don't know, it could be an hour or so, because I want to fiddle it, get it all set up and do that, and get it all set up through the phone, so that way I can use the phone at the moment until I do get that remote. So anyway, we'll cut to that. We'll be back with this all set up and the overheads, so we'll just see what happens and see what the quality of the clip is. So stick around and we'll get this all set up and get some videos done. Welcome back, everybody. Well, I have got the camera set up now. I've still got the 50mm lens that came with it, so we're going to have a look and see how that does look when we actually have a tinker. So I've got one of my Eldari blade guards, I'm sure it was, that we built the other week. So this is no zoom on the actual camera lens. So I've got it through the phone here, so I do apologise if it is a little bit jittery. So we can zoom in like this. So I mean, that's actually not too bad, that. I've got the overhead light on there, so however, that's a little bit zoom. So, but what we can actually do, we can zoom right into this. So, I mean, how cool is that? You're definitely going to be able to get to see some of the painting when I actually get these things painted. So, I mean, that's the maximum zoom on this actual 50mm lens. So, I think for the free lens that came with the camera, this is absolutely outstanding. So, I have moved it down a little bit, so that way when I am doing some painting you'll actually be able to see it. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to stop this one here again now. What we'll do is we'll switch over to the 18-105 lens and we'll see how that looks. So that does actually look all good on that one there. So that, like I said, that's a 50mm lens that came with the camera. So when I zoom all the way out, you're probably going to see a filthy desk. So that's that one there. So let's have a look. We've got the Norn Queen here as well from my NIDs. So this is actually, I've already built this one here, and as you can see, I have primed it. So we'll get a bit of a zoom in on this sucker. She's an absolute beast, literally and figuratively. So, I mean, that's for a lens that actually came with that camera. That's actually pretty good. So, I mean, let's have a look. We'll see if we can actually get right in close. That is absolutely pretty good. I'm very happy with that actual lens that actually came with the camera. So, but what we'll do is we'll go into the 105 lens now. So we'll just pause it there, and then we'll come back to that and we'll see what happens. So yeah, back in a sec, guys. Well, here we are. I have changed over to the 18 to 105mm lens now. So as you can see, this is not actually too bad either. This is actually pretty damn good. So I mean, I can hold this up a little bit closer, and the background will get a bit blurry on it. So I mean, that's actually not too shabby. With this one here, if I zoom in, unfortunately down here like that, it does get a little bit blurry like that, because it does have that focal point. So if I come back out to this, it's still blurry on that one there, but we can do this. So I mean, that's actually pretty damn good on that one there. The Mini hasn't been made to the highest of standards. That's more a user problem, not a Mini problem. And that one there. So we'll go back to the Norn Queen here. We'll see. Yeah, this will be good. So I mean, obviously when I'm sitting down here and I'm doing some painting, I'll probably, you can zoom in a little bit more on things like that. But usually, painting wise, you're going to get a bit of a zoomed out shot, unless there's some really fine details that you want to zoom in onto, which, you got the claw there, which you can do. I'm not using the power zoom at the moment because it keeps disconnecting from the app on the phone itself. So I do need to get that remote, so that'll actually make it all right there. So that's actually the two cameras there. So that's actually pretty well done. I'm really happy with that one there. So we'll get that one there. So we'll go. So I mean, with this on here, I mean, you can zoom all the way out here, so you can get a really good idea of how filthy the desk and everything is. But that's actually pretty good. So we'll probably leave that lens on there. But I mean, even the 50mm lens has actually come out pretty well for that one there. So I mean, what I can do is I can probably pull the camera back a little bit to get that better zoom on the higher focal lens. But like I said, I mean, at the moment, that's actually pretty damn good. So I'm happy with that one there. So what we'll do is we'll get some more clips of that one there, of some building done, but that's really come out really well. So I'm really happy with that there. So obviously you get some more tinkering done on the actual camera to get some better footage on that one there. I did have to change the power setting because it did decide to overheat, but that is a known factor on these cameras there, that the actual even on the other more expensive cameras, they will overheat as well while you're actually streaming and doing that recording as well. So very happy with that camera and the lens. So I'm looking forward to getting some more clips done and get that out to you. So pending time and availability today will be if I do the terrain today. If not, that clip will probably be next weekend. However, thank you very much for watching Monty Shenanigans. Like I said, if you enjoyed the video, like, subscribe for more chaos, builds, shenanigans, and we will see you in the next clip, which, like I said, will be the folding terrain and the 6 different themes on that one there. So I'm looking forward to be able to do that. That will be a longer clip as I go through every single building on that one there. So once again, thank you very much for watching, and until next time, take it easy, stay safe, and we'll see you around. Cheers.